So they're posting all kinds of death threats today. If you go look in the description, I advertise their shit. You know? Funny though. Something does happen to me. As dumb as these fucks are, they'll know exactly who to look for. They'll know exactly who to look to. You know? Hey, Smokey. They'll know exactly who to look for. You know? Hey, Elizabeth. This is just taxing on the nerves. Everything that I have in the description today, that just happened today. That's what I have to go through trying to bust open this child trafficking bullshit. That's what I have to go through. And that's just this morning. I mean, what? It's 11 o'clock. The day isn't even half over. It's not even noon yet. And that's the shit that I've had to go through. And God knows, I haven't looked. There could be more. You know? That group seem particularly innocent, do they? You know? Little victims making death threats, doing all of their weird ass shit. You know? They seem like they're innocent. Elizabeth, if you go into the description, you can catch up on everything. At least for today. Everything that I've captured so far. I ended up having to turn my phone off and plug it in so I could do this live. So God knows, there could be more. Who knows? You know? Daniel Dowd and Geo Farnsworth. You shouldn't have fucking bragged about murdering Owen. You went out of your way to brag about murdering Owen, and now you want to act all butthurt like you're fucking victims because I'm holding you accountable. You know? This whole situation, and they're all in it together. Let me just go through the whole list. Daniel Dowd, aka Pootie Twang, Geo Farnsworth, and whatever clown fucking name. He always uses clown in his name, which is perfect for him. You know? Thomas Schoenberger, Tara Joyce, Corey Daniel, Gabe Hoffman, Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple, who is Doug Masico, aka Doug Mesner. You know? And clown is with the K. He doesn't even know how to fucking spell. You know? And the dude will stay up all fucking night. Just, you know. Well, they're posting videos. And you want to know what? They're posting videos about me disappearing and ending up dead. So what? I should just ignore that? Stick my head in the sand? So when they come, I'm just surprised. Because this is the shit they do. This was the shit they were doing before they murdered Owen. This is the shit they were doing before they murdered Isaac. You know? And Thomas Schoenberger can say whatever he wants. I didn't really know Isaac. And had I known Isaac and known who his friends were, I wouldn't have had a fucking thing to do with them. I already didn't want anything to do with them. You know? Hey, Sherilyn. I'll start off right away. I got someone donated $50, so I'm $300 short for that blog. But they're anticipating that they can take that blog down, and then after they take that blog down, they can come murder me. That's what they did to Lori King. They got her to take all of her shit down, and then a month later, she was dead. And less than a year later, her husband was dead, because her husband was doing the same thing I did. He didn't just let it go. You know? That's true, Smokey. If I don't read them, how will I expose them? I want people to see. That's why I'm actually, you know, that's the reason why I'm putting their shit. They went Today I go to Hy-Vee, my grocery store in town. And one of the managers comes up and says, I need to talk to you quick. So she pulls me on the side and says, they went and put shit in their inbox and I know who the fuck it is. And more than that, Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff Neil Gross and his whole fucking department knows exactly who it is. I know who was in that white truck. You know? I know who it is. But that's what they're doing. What? You think handing out flyers is going to make people think you're not a fucking pedophile? You guys look bizarre. And anyone out there who sees it thinks you're fucking bizarre. You know? Making your fucking videos. And it's true. Someone today texted me and said, how much time do they spend on those videos? And I said, every day. All fucking day. They wake up thinking about me. They think about me the whole fucking day. And then they go to bed thinking about me. And then the next day they do it all over again. Because they're afraid that their little child fucking operation is going to get fucking exposed. And that's why they're after me. Because they don't want their child fucking operations exposed. That's what they're all upset about. They want to fuck your children in private. That's how it is. That's why they're mad at me. Because they want to fuck your children in private. They don't want people to know that they're fucking your children. They can do all the fucking threats they want. They can say whatever the fuck they want. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know? Oh, yeah. If you go look at the picture today, I'm going to disappear. That's what they said. That's why I put the profile picture. That was just from today's video. That was just from today's video. And the last time I looked, there was at least 2, maybe 3. Geo is texting, you know? Dude never sleeps. Fuck, he posts about me all fucking night, then all fucking day. You know? They don't have lives. I am their life. You know? And they come up with the stupidest shit. Oh, I wish I had I don't have a thing to tie my hair back, but it's too hot to turn that fan off. But, Sherilyn, I have a feeling you're going to have to do your thing. Thank you. Chances are you're going to have to keep doing your thing a lot today, because they're on top of me. So let me just start off. PayPal Venmo is D Shurter. I need to raise $300 for that blog. You know? And so, they are literally saying they're going to poison me and my dogs. Because they're innocent. They're just innocent little victims. You know? But that's what you do when you're innocent. You make fucking videos where you make death threats. You know? Because they're innocent little victims. And they think they can't be touched because Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff Neil Gross and his entire department is is protecting them. You know? Shit, someone emailed me today about those videos. And I said, well, I might be wrong, but if you don't want to donate to my blog, donate to the Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff's Department, because I have a feeling they need more Vaseline so they can circle jerk each other, because I'm sure they're excited about the death threats. You know? Big Bad David exposing their child fucking operation. Poor little child fuckers. You know? Oh, poor little child fuckers. They should be able... Neil, give them your fucking kids. You like fucking pedophiles so much, give them your fucking kids. You like them better than you like your kids, obviously. The blog has to stay up. And it will stay up. But I'm asking for donations. Begging for donations, basically. You know? And Thomas can go fuck himself. Just like I told you, Thomas, go take your Viagra and go fuck yourself. You know? fucking murderer just so they can protect their child fucking operation. They're fucking your children. But no one seems to care. You know? Do I seem irritated? I sure the fuck do. You want to know what? I'm irritated. I'm a gay guy, don't even have kids, and I'm fighting for people's kids and having to beg for help. I should just be like everybody else. Fuck your kids. They want to go fuck your kids? Fuck your kids. You know? Yeah, it's my haircut, dumbass. Get a goddamn brain, dude. You know? If that's all you fucking have is my hair, then go fuck yourself. My hair is more important than the fucking child killers. The fucking child trafficking who are fucking your kids. But my hair is more important. No, I know, Smokey, and a lot of people are broke. I wasn't even going to do this today because this is the mood I've been in. This is the mood I have been in. Because this is just today. Yesterday was just as bad. The day before, it's just, it never fucking stops. You know? Never stops. So Hy-Vee asked me today, what can we do? I told him, call the sheriff's office. If you don't want the shit in your inbox and you don't want him delivering your shit, call the fucking sheriff's office. He knows who's doing it. The same group that he defended when they came in and murdered Owen. And bragged about it. It's the same fucking group. Neil obviously likes murderers, you know? If you go look at my blog, they were just bragging yesterday about how they have fentanyl-laced cocaine that they're giving people. I'm sure that my fucking sheriff would love to hire them. He likes cocaine. Fuck, if he can get fentanyl-laced cocaine, he can add it to his meth operation. Why else do you think my sheriff has not been helping me through any of this? It's not hard, you know? It's not hard to figure out. It's not hard to figure out at all. Obviously, something is stopping him. I have spent my entire life fighting this. I wrote a fucking book to try and expose this shit. $30. PayPal, Venmo is just my first initial D, my last name, Shurter. You know? Thomas can say whatever the fuck he wants, because Thomas is the one who's running this shit. They're all in it together. Corey Daniel, Phoenix Enigma, and his wife, the Sicilian bitch. Witch, sorry. Take it either way. Gabe Hoffman. Craig Sawyer. Russ Dizdar was helping them, but he's dead now. I wonder what Russ Dizdar did to piss him off. You know? Because he's dead now. The whole sewer town motherfuckers. They're all in it. You know? But if you're okay with them coming to fuck your kids, more power to you. More power to you. I really can't stand fucking pedophiles. And they think they're going to get me to crawl under. All I told the manager today was, at the Hy-Vee, I'm not a fucking pedophile. So I don't see any reason to run. They said, well, we know there are people who have known you for years here. And they got mad when they saw it and said, that's not true. No, it's not. Lots of people in town know it's not true. But Daniel Dowd, he has a mugshot for fucking someone. I thought it was under the age of 12. Thomas told me that it was under the age of 6. So he fucked a little kid. But he's gonna fucking come at me constantly. You know, yesterday he told me he posted something on Facebook. I raped him in a park bathroom. Well, of course that's a lie, but of course my question is, what are you doing hanging out in park bathrooms? You know? All of them have questionable backgrounds. They're all fucking criminals. You know? Russ Dizdar was dirty. He was not a good guy. He was hanging out with the fucking criminals and he ended up dead. Just like Isaac Happy. Isaac Happy was not a good guy. Good guys don't have all these fucking criminals as friends. That's just how it works. Birds of a feather flock together. You know? Not that Isaac deserved to be murdered. Not at all. But he got murdered because he tried to expose their child fucking operation. They're fucking your children. If you're okay with that, why am I even doing this? And I'm not bitching at everybody. But those of you who fucking know what I'm talking about and can identify with exactly what I'm talking about, don't think I'm not talking about you. Tara Joyce is another one. They're always trying to connect me with Tara Joyce. You know? The funny thing about it is that every time I interact with these motherfuckers, I feel like I need to go take a shower with a fucking Brillo pad. Because they are the most vile, nasty, disgusting people you've ever fucking met in your life. You know? And they're fucking your kids. That's what I've been trying to expose. Their child fucking operation. Maybe I should pray, because it might get me into a better mood. Oh yeah, Smokey. They'll call me whatever they can. They'll say whatever they can, but their story just constantly changes. Thomas, his story just keeps changing. When it becomes, what he's saying, when it starts to not work for him, or it becomes a little bit inconvenient, his story will change. It just switches and changes. You know? Thomas seems to be in all the wrong places at all the right times. Exactly, Plato's back room. He's so enmeshed with all of this and all of them. But he's just a little musician. He's a little musician, not involved with anything. But he knows everything there is to know about everything. Fuck, he told me that he didn't even really know Isaac. Now, yesterday, the day before yesterday, he started telling me how Isaac didn't trust me because Isaac told him. So what? You didn't know Isaac? What? Did you become friends after he was dead? Is that how it worked? You know? And they make public threats. Constant public threats. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I know there are some who believe, and I am not bitching at all of you. Do not think that I am bitching at all of you. But they're hoping that my blog goes down. Because if they can get my blog down, they're going to come murder me. Fuck, they're posting video after video today telling me how they're going to come murder me. Same fucking thing they did when it came to Isaac. Same thing they did when it came to Owen. Same fucking thing they did when it came to that Early, Iowa gas station that they blew up. They're doing the same fucking thing they always do. Their game never changes. They just do it. And it's just what Daniel Dowd says in those fucking videos. You can't touch me. I'm untouchable. I can do whatever I want. I can fuck as many kids as I want. Fuck, he's meeting kids online. And they ain't doing shit. Trevor, go fuck yourself. Trevor Stanley comes in. Oh, you need a mental health thing. You're right. Because everyone should be okay with fucking child fuckers. They should be okay with people breaking into their house, which they do all the time. And then they brag about the shit they steal out of my house. They're threatening me. They're threatening my dogs. Just today, they did death threats today. But I should just sit here like a good little boy. I guess I should just be happy that they're paying attention to me. Is that it? Go fuck yourself, Trevor. Which isn't your real name. I bet. I should just be okay. They murdered my friends. I should just be okay with it. So, when they come to fuck your children, same thing. You should be okay with it. You should be okay with it. You know? The thing with Thomas Schoenberger, Plato, is all you have to do is go look on YouTube. Just type in his name. He steals people's music. He steals people's royalty. You know? I'm not having kids either. You know? I'm not having kids either. But this child trafficking bullshit, these pedophiles need to be fucking stopped. And they can post all the fucking death threats they want to me. They can make every fucking video. They can do whatever. Something happens to me. Something happens to my dogs. They're going to know exactly who to look at. The very people who are fucking posting death threats to me on YouTube. And I don't watch their shit. I don't watch their shit. And I don't click on it because YouTube doesn't take their shit down. And so I won't click on it, let alone bitch about it. I don't report them. They think it's me reporting their shit. I have better things to do in my day. They're not my focus. You know? They're my focus when I do these lives. They're my focus when I have to deal with the bullshit, when they're mentioning me, and when they're fucking posting stuff, and they're sending me fucking a million emails, and they're passing out flyers calling me a pedophile all over my town. You know? And my sheriff knows exactly who it is. You know? But what is my sheriff going to do? Nothing. Probably call him up because he's probably all interested in their fentanyl-laced cocaine that they were just bragging about yesterday. Someone fucking sent me a screenshot of their shit. You know? And it's hot as fuck today. It was raining so nice last night and this morning. But now the humidity is just incredible. Thank you. It's just, those are plants. And then those are my tomato plants and my pepper plants. Let me pray. It might get me into a better mood. It might not. But Heaven, we come to you as your children. I come to you as your child. I am so frustrated right now. It is like, I'm just frustrated. And I don't know what to do anymore. I need help with that blog. I need a miracle. If people want to donate that, it'll be great. Every year I have to come up with these fees. And I'm, what, $300 short. Someone actually sent me $50. I haven't touched it because it has to go for the blog. I'm just $300 short. And then next month, I'm another $70 short because I have to pay for something else for that blog. Just so that people can get information out. But yesterday, the people who know me know that I've been second guessing everything because I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know if I've accomplished anything. I've spent so much money on all this bullshit. And to try and expose it. I've had that blog since 2011 and have paid for it all the way since 2011. And what good is it? You know? What have I accomplished? Yesterday it was hard for me. Heaven, you know, because I was bitching. Because it's like, okay, when did the world decide they like fucking pedophiles? You know? It's really hard to fill my heart with love when I am so frustrated and so angry. And I have been irritated. I have been irritated. And now people in town are being distressed over those things. Nobody believes those flyers, and they want to know why pedophiles are coming to their establishments and doing shit. You know? While they make death threats, and my house burning down, and how they're going to poison me, and they're going to poison my dogs. I'm going to go missing. You know? I'm really irritated because yesterday I told Sherilyn that I'm entertainment. Free entertainment. And that's not what I set out to do when I wrote this book. But I say these things in your son's name, Jesus Christ. Amen. Sorry. I'm just... A friend of mine was trying to cheer me up yesterday, and I finally just had to tell her, I don't want to talk about God. Not in the mood right now. Not in the mood. But fuck. According to them, they're going to show up and murder me anyway, so what the fuck does that blog matter? You know? And then everybody can go join the Dead David Shurter Club like they did the Dead Isaac Happy Club. And then everyone can fucking talk about how, oh, I got murdered. And you can go on and on and on and on and on for 4 years like y'all did when Isaac got murdered. And then maybe someone will come along and then they can just be entertainment again. Because that's what I've watched in this whole thing. They fucking murder Max Spears. Nobody gives a shit. It's just entertainment. Gossip. Then they murder Lori King. Nobody gives a shit. They just gossip. They murder Isaac Happy. Everyone just gossips. You know? It's an evil fucking world. And as far as I'm concerned, it can't burn fast enough. And I'm just talking out my ass because I'm pissed. I know, Smokey. That's why I didn't let you... That's why I haven't answered the phone. Because I know I'm bringing people down. I know that my anger and my frustration ends up bringing people down. Shit, even Sherilyn's taking a break from me. I'm surprised she's in here today. You know? Because I've been something to deal with, let me tell you. I don't mean to keep playing with my hair, but it keeps getting undone and then it blows in my face. You know? Please donate. I need the money for the blog. 2011, davidshurter.com. You know? I don't think I'm going to stay on here long. You know? Yesterday I was so angry I started to bawl. You know I'm angry when I start bawling. Because I was just angry. I've been angry. I don't like child fuckers. I don't like pedophiles. This group is fucking your kids. And anyone who comes and actually calls them out, they murder them. You know? Right here. This is my book right here. Got nominated for Book of the Year. Trying to bust a fucking pedophile ring. I sell them for $30. You can get them cheaper on Amazon, but I can't offer free shipping. It cost me $15 for the book, and it cost me $5. So when I mail it, I don't even make $10, and I don't even make $10 because I have to go buy the envelope for it. And so, but I sell them for $30. PayPal, Venmo, Shurter. You know? I fucking hate pedophiles. And I want this shit exposed. I want this shit exposed. Jesus Christ is the way. But let me tell you, you follow Jesus Christ, don't think that your life is going to be all peachy and green pastures and all of that. Because what ends up happening when you follow Jesus Christ, especially right now, when you follow Jesus Christ, God picks you up and sticks you right on the fucking front lines. That's how it works. So then you get stuck on in the front lines. You're not sitting on a beach sipping fucking margaritas. The fake Christians are. But those of us who are real, we get stuck right on the front lines. And there's a lot of us that are in here today, you know? And then they add to my numbers. They don't need money. They fucking pay for bots. And then I went and looked one day. This was a while back. Porn sites. Are they putting my shit up on porn sites? I don't understand how all of it works, you know? And I don't understand what they think they're doing paying for numbers on my blog. I don't even understand why they're doing it. But at the same time, you know, you would think since fucking Daniel Dowd and his little pootie twang bullshit and all of his dumbass things, they only have like a handful of fucking followers. Why don't you do it for your own fucking videos, dude? You know? Oh, you don't want your death threats, everyone know, to everyone to know. And a lot of Daniel Dowd stations, they're all about me. They're all about me. Every fucking video that you go on there is all about me. And they're all nasty. Death threats, saying they're going to murder my dogs. You know, all kinds of shit. Dude, you can go fuck yourself with Craig Sawyer. And you can just get rid of that dickhead right now, Sherilyn. Craig Sawyer is the one who fucking murdered Isaac Cappy. He isn't doing a great job at all. He took all those donations, and you know what I was told he spent it on? NASCAR. Didn't help one fucking kid. Not one motherfucking kid. Oh my God, they think if they come in here and call me names, everyone is going to turn around and be like, oh, Francisco Archilla. You know? Because it's all fucking CIA based. Thomas is working with the CIA. Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple, working with the CIA. Why do you think that Daniel Dowd can post all of these motherfucking weird ass videos and think no one's going to touch him? Because he's protected. Because they like fucking child killers. They like child fuckers. Look at Jeffrey Epstein. The sweetheart deals they gave him. You know? Oh, Saki, no talk about food. I am starving. Last night I had crackers and cheese. Today it will be spaghetti. Just the noodles. I'm just doing the noodles with a little bit of butter and garlic salt. Craig Sawyer is deep state. He's bigger part. He was the one who was fucking hiding all of those. He and Russ Dizdar were the ones who got involved when Isaac Cappy was starting to make a big issue out of that homeless camp on the border of Arizona. Craig Sawyer and Russ Dizdar took that all over and went all over national news, and it was to close it down. And that's why they murdered Isaac, is because he was trying to investigate and get that whole pedophile. It was a homeless camp that had child-sized shackles nailed to the fucking trees. Why does a homeless camp have child-sized shackles nailed to the fucking trees? You know? And that's why they murdered Isaac. That's why they're after me. You know? That's why they're after me. But, should I starve for this? I starve for this. I spend money I should be buying food to fucking pay to help save other people's kids, and I don't even have kids. And now I'm starting to wonder why. Why do I even fucking bother? Nobody else cares. Shit. And any size of donation helps. At least it shows that people are actually give a fuck. You know? I know some of you, I'm not saying you, Smokey, because I know that you're just, you know, you're in the same boat I am. You fucking starve. But I'm not free entertainment. And if you find all of this entertaining, enjoy the motherfucking dark. Because that's where you're going to end up, is the dark. You find pedophiles and a whole group of people who fucking fuck and murder children. You find that entertaining, you deserve the dark. Flat the fuck out, you deserve it. You know? It's criminal stuff. It's all criminal. Today they just fucking said I'm going to disappear. They're going to poison me and my dogs. They're going to murder me. You know? Yeah. Everything is innuendo. You know? And anonymous. Let me point that out. They don't even have the balls to put their fucking real names to the shit. Or their real pictures to the shit. It's all fucking anonymous. You know? Yep. I know, Smokey. I have 24 cents to my name. It's what, the 26th? I have no food. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Well, that's this live. I don't even know what to say anymore, and I wasn't even going to do this live. Looks like it's going to rain again, which is nice. The moisture is great. We have a pantry, but everyone... I'm kind of a controversial figure in town because I'm trying to fucking... My sheriff, Neil Gross, and his entire department are protecting these fucking child fuckers. They like these child fuckers, and they're protecting the child fuckers. And I've told Neil, I would have never gone after him in his meth operation. But he wants to be the gatekeeper to these fucking child fuckers. I have to bulldoze right over him. You know? For a long time, he was telling everybody in town that I was paranoid schizophrenic. Nobody's after David. It's all in his head. Yeah. The death threats that they're posting on YouTube, all of the flyers that they're handing out around town, it's one fuck of a delusion, let me tell you. My delusion has everyone else convinced, you know? But maybe that's because... Oh, well, hold on. This is the shit that I have to deal with going through to try and protect your fucking kids. This shit right here, this is what I have to go through. It's not worth it. If you don't give a shit about your kids, why the fuck should I care? You know? I have to get off here. I have to get off here.